Hi everyone, Darleen here from Single Boss Lady. Welcome to week 2 of the Heart Chakra, where we're now looking at creativity. Again, we look at 3 aspects. There are many. I'm only looking at 3 at this stage. I'll redo the chakras and look at different things. Now, as I said, this week's creativity. The 3 aspects: 1 personal, 2 business. The first one in personal is hope. It's all about hope. Now, business, it's about giving your clients time and space. And then the third one is expansion. Now, let's have a look at the personal. It's all about hope. When you think about hope, see how it actually is in your body. See, can you feel it? Can you know it? Whatever works for you, just imagine the word hope. See what happens. What is actually happening? Can you see there's a beautiful difference when you use the word hope? I mean, just think about that word. And then think about creativity. And as you know, creativity is whatever brings you love, joy, happiness, all of that. That's creativity, not necessarily just art. Yes, art's part of it, because we know the traditional meaning of creativity. But I want you to really think creativity is whatever brings you joy. Now, for me, that can also be cooking. Cooking brings me joy. Going for a walk along the river brings me joy, which means I have creativity when I'm doing that. And it's just so beautiful. And I really want you to look at the personal aspect of creativity, creativity in your personal life. Again, look at hope. How does hope show up in your personal life? How does it show up in your body? What is happening in your body when you think about hope? And I would love for you to write down the definition of hope for you. Now, we can have the traditional dictionary meaning, but I really want you to come up with your own definition of hope in relation to personal. You can actually do it for your business as well if you would like. This one at the moment is just about your personal life. What is happening in your personal life? What brings you hope? What actually gives you hope in your personal life? That's the beautiful personal aspect. Now let's look at business. Business, giving our clients time and space. When you actually do that, you actually give your clients hope as well. And they feel creative because you've allowed that time and space. You've allowed that just them to sit there. You might have said something and then you be silent. And in that silence, that is when creativity can pop in for you, but it can also pop up for your client. And this is what I love about this is that, whatever you do can actually happen for your client as well. So remember, give your clients time and space. It's the same thing when you're a client. Excuse me, when you're a client. Now, when I was doing the counseling course and I was being the client, and the counselor gave me time and space, it was phenomenal because they had said something and then there was silence for me just to think about what had been said. And that is when the biggest ahas came in. And that is when then I had beautiful breakthroughs, which was creative for me as well, because to be able to have breakthroughs on my patterns, on my beliefs, on my thoughts, that has helped change my life. And the same thing with our clients. When we give them time and space, that's when the transformation can happen because they have that aha. So they have that creativity come through and their brain goes, great, you've been given time and space. Let's the creativity come in. Let's hope come in and let's see what's happening. What aha can I give you that gives you hope, that gives you the creativity? See what I mean? How beautiful is that? That time and space is so important. So important. That stillness is so important. When you look at people that are always on the go and not stopping, have a look at their life. What is their life really like? They might have this beautiful mask on and going, oh, look at me, I'm so good, I'm so productive, I'm always taking steps, I'm always doing this, I'm always doing that. Yet when you dive deeper, that may not always be the case. Just have a think about that. And the next one is expansion. And that really relates to giving our clients the time and space. When we have that time and space, not only does our heart expand because we've really, really respected our client by instead of talking, we've just stopped. And not only does our heart expand, so does theirs because they feel the respect that you're giving them. They really do feel that beautiful respect that you've given them. And it makes such a difference when a client feels that respect and they feel that love because you've opened up your heart. You've expanded your heart. And it's just so beautiful. And when you expand your heart, you allow beautiful things in and you let go of what doesn't serve you. So think about the back is all about letting go. So we have the front of the chakra and we have the back of the chakra. We've also got the top and the bottom, and that's how the energy goes through as well. So we've got the four-sided chakras. You know, they're more than that, but there's four specific sides to them. There's a front to bring things in, back to let things go, and the top and bottom to allow the energy to go that way as well as in and out. And it's so beautiful. Really have a think about that. Now let's go over it again. And I forgot to mention expansion. When you're expanded, when your heart is beautifully open, imagine the creativity that comes in. Go back to a time where you actually felt expanded and you felt your heart was really open. Think of the creativity. How creative did you actually feel in that time? Pretty cool, isn't it? Now let's go over that again. So personal is hope. So the personal aspect is hope, and hope with creativity. How can you be creative in bringing hope through? That's another really cool one. Business, it's about giving our clients time and space, and it also gives us time and space as well. When we've talked and then we're silent, our brain also kicks in, and there's other things that happen as well. We can think of questions we may need to ask, or we can think of tools that they may actually want, or there may be some advice we can look at giving them. Doesn't mean they'll take it, but that's when your brain gets really creative, when you sit in the silence as well. And the other business aspect is expansion. Now, when your heart's expanded and your business's chakras are expanded as well, wow, just it's so beautifully divine, so incredible. Now, that's week 2 of the Heart Chakra Creativity. Next week will be week 3, where I talk about abundance. Excuse me, I just had to let go of something, where I talk about abundance. Wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in this world, and I'll see you next time.